Hey guys, it's Christina. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am at a co-working space called Space A. I'm going to take you around, but I also wanted to give you an update of what's going on in Vietnam right now. If you guys saw my last video, I'm sorry if you hear some noise, I'm outside. But if you saw my last video, which was a Vietnam update, this is going to be a follow-up to that video of what happened. Sorry for the noise. Of what happened after that. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure you do so. I would link it right here. But in that video I talked about our visa situation, the borders being closed, and what we were trying to do to kind of get out of that situation. Right now, one of the positive things that happened is that Vietnam is officially safe now. So we are out of the lockdown. I believe we were in a lockdown for 3 weeks. So it's been really great to just be able to go out and be so free. The government, like I said before, they took such great measures early that we don't have to stay quarantined anymore. We are still required to wear a mask, but we're allowed to go out. Restaurants are open, schools are open, so life is back to normal, which I am so grateful. Somehow we chose to come here last year, so I'm grateful that I'm here. And I also want to give you guys some positive feedback to know that as long as you guys do quarantine yourself for a long time, this can go away. So make sure you do so. Make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you quarantine yourself. You know, wear your mask, wash your hands, and this will eventually be over. So, you know, I'm very happy to be out of it and enjoying life. So you will do that too. Another update about the visa. We actually just got our visas and our passports back. We actually went with a lady that is called Lynn Visa. She allowed us to do the 3-month extension. I don't know what the next step is going to be after 3 months, if they're going to extend it more. I did hear that there's a possibility of Vietnam creating a COVID-19 visa, which would be great. That means that you'll be able to stay for longer periods without having to leave the country, which is my hope. I still have my old visa, my new visa for 2020 that's not being stamped, and we're still not allowed to leave the country. So that's that. But the positive thing is I got my visa and I got my passport back. On another note, the travel update, the borders are still closed. Now you're still allowed to travel within Vietnam. So you can travel to different cities, but you cannot leave the country. So the borders are still closed, which is a positive thing, because that's why we're still able to contain this within the country. We have some friends that actually were in Hanoi and they came to visit Hoi An. So this is the possibility now that us traveling around Vietnam. I wouldn't personally go anywhere soon because Da Nang had really minimal cases compared to the big cities like Hanoi and Saigon. So I wouldn't put myself in a situation to expose myself to that big crowd yet. But it is open because there are less cases, which is a positive thing. So to give you guys the actual numbers, Vietnam had 271 cases of COVID-19 confirmed, and now they have 230 cases that recovered out of the 270. So that's a positive thing. So we only were in a lockdown for about 3 weeks, and now the schools are back open, coffee shops are open, which people are so excited about. I'm actually, like I said, at Space A, which I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I'm having some pineapple turmeric juice. I'm having some mango smoothie here, and then I'm going to go and get some work done so I can show you guys that as well. Vietnam has been such a positive place to be during this time. So if you've been stuck here, I know you're very happy to be out of the lockdown and quarantine. We're still avoiding big crowds, but we're definitely happy to be allowed to go to the beach again and to go to the coffee shops and places that we like to go. One of the reasons why Vietnam was so adamant about having this lockdown is because they also don't have as many healthcare providers as China or the US. So it was very important for them to really keep that number of COVID-19 down, because if they did have a huge outbreak, they wouldn't have enough facilities, hospitals, and healthcare providers to help with the situation. So I think that's one of the reasons why they were so successful with the numbers staying so low during this time. I'll let you guys know if anything changes with the visa. One thing that's another positive that happened lately, the prices have gone down a lot. Whether you're looking for apartments, if you're looking for places to eat, prices have really gone down, so that's a positive thing. So I will definitely update you guys later on when we have more information about the visa situation. if we know what's going on. My new visa extension is until end of June, so I'll see exactly what the next step will be, and I'll keep you guys updated with that. So let me enjoy this meal, and I'm going to show you around. Space A is actually a nice little chill area, so you won't need to come and play, eat outside. You can actually teach upstairs too. I'm going to show you their co-working space for teachers, so that's really cool. So if you're an online teacher and you want to work in a space, they have that too. So let's go.
So this is the teaching stations. So they basically have these borders that will separate stations. I don't know if you can be extremely loud, but I think it can work out for some situation. Extreme cases, because they're not as quiet. Comes with water, desk. There's different desks here, which they will definitely move around if you need them to. But if you're not also a teacher, or you just want to come and chill, you have a great whiteboard here. You can do that as well. There's a bathroom on this side. So this is basically it. You have a really nice co-working space, and I just wanted to give you guys an update of what's going on right now. I don't know how it is where you are, but I just wanted to show you what it's like here in Vietnam. And I hope this video was helpful. And if you have any questions or you're interested in teaching English online, make sure you check out my other videos, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.